I've been told by professionals that I played a part in saving my husband's life. And I know that we've been told that we can't save their lives and they have to fix it themselves and all the things. And I get that there, it's very complex, but hear me out here. I like to look at it as I was basically saving myself because I did not know that he was an addict. It wasn't my intention to save him or fix him. I was looking at it as a way of how am I going to live a life that is based on my values? He had actions and behaviors that were impacting me. He was spending too much money. It was my hard-earned money, and it was going places that I didn't know where it was going because he was a closet addict, but it didn't matter where it was going. The fact of the matter was that he was spending money that he didn't have. He would not listen to me. He was lying to me. He did not provide a safe space. We did not have an interdependent relationship. So when the behaviors started happening and they were impacting me, I decided to detach naturally because I didn't want that for my life. We had a daughter. I was like, I don't want this for my daughter. What am I getting into? I need to just kind of do my own thing and then see what happens. He got worse, but he got to a point where he was like, okay, I need to do something about this. And he ended up going to treatment on his own. But the thing is that I wasn't doing it intentionally for him. I was doing it to protect me. And that's where the difference is within a lot of these relationships, is that I didn't coddle him. I did not look for all of the things that he was hiding. I didn't track him. I didn't do these things. I didn't know anything about addiction. And I had somebody recently tell me that they have a lot of sympathy for people who don't know that their partner is using. And I get that, I understand that, but honestly, I feel like me not knowing actually saved me because I didn't make excuses for it. I was able to try to save myself. I was in the process of thinking of how am I going to get out of this because I don't want this. I don't want this type of relationship. The part that saved him is that I didn't enable him. I didn't allow him to do whatever he had to do. I was in the process of changing. I was in the process of detaching and removing myself from some of the situations that were uncomfortable for me and kind of living the life without him and leaving him alone at home while I went off and did whatever I wanted to do. I let go of those expectations because I knew that he wasn't going to live up to it. I just got lucky because he chose to go and he chose to get help on his own. I didn't force him to. I didn't ask him to. I didn't tell him to. He did it on his own because he was witnessing that I was detaching and he was going to lose our relationship if he didn't do something about it. But I'm not telling you this to save your partner. I'm telling you this to save yourself. You've got it. It doesn't matter what they do and what they choose to do. It is not up to us to save them. It's up to us to save ourselves and our kids. And they may or may not take it. Either way, we got to be okay with it because we're going to come out stronger.